Dear instructor Joy. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and check the description below for donations. I would like to thank you all for sending me your wonderful comments and sending your questions and donations. I truly appreciate. So today we're going to talk about how to have reliable shiftings. Whenever you're shifting up or down, doesn't matter whether you're first to second, third, or seventh, eighth, does not matter. It's always difficult for all of us because we know the intonation might be always a little shaky. There are many different parts of shifting, but one of the examples will be something like this. So as you can see here, it's a big jump. How do we make this one? It's in tune. How do we do that? Best way of practicing a nice, reliable shifting that secures your good intonation would be finding the guiding finger. Often it is a note before the shifting that could be used as a guide finger. But if the note before the shifting happened to be an open string, then whatever the before the open string is will be used as your guide finger. That was quite long. Okay, so here, for example, this one. So as you can see, this one is a big shifting from the first position. I don't know what position. It's very high. So this one, before this high note, before this shifting, the last note was open string. Okay, we cannot use this one as a guiding finger because there's no finger. What is the one note before that open string, which was another open string? Okay, what is the one before that, which is So this is the last finger that's used before the shifting, and this finger will be used as your guide finger to secure your high notes, the landing notes after shifting. Namely, even though it's actually written like that, but we're not going to practice like that as it's written. We're going to alter the notes a bit so that you can secure the high notes, like this. This note is the last note before shifting, and then you go. So you shift the last note with the same finger, same string, to the position what the new note, the high position note will be. In this case, what position is this to be? 1, 2, 3, B, C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 position, I think. Something like that. Yeah. So you would practice. Here, it's very important that you shift your whole hand. The reason for this using guiding finger would be is so that you can secure that your whole hand is going all along. Often when there's big shifting, the common mistakes a lot of artists make is you just shift one finger, in this case is third finger, and the rest hands are not in the same position, like this. This would be the common mistake. I may have found a note, but the rest of hands are not there. Or sometimes I stretch somehow, I got that note, but as soon as I start playing the other note, I'm already flat because my hand is way behind. So this is very important for you to be in tune when you're shifting many positions. Just securing your whole hand is shifting with a moving finger. In this case, use a last note, which is first finger, and then bring it to the position, to the high position that you want to be, sliding with the same finger of the guiding finger, and then same string of the guiding finger. Then my hand is already there. All I have to do is just put third finger on the different string. Sorry. Like that. Yeah? And then you're teaching your hand to shift your whole hand. If you feel comfortable, you speed up. If you feel like your hands learned the distance of it, then see if you can do without guiding finger. Sorry. But notice that your first finger is still there, but you're just not playing with a bow. And then you can secure that you're higher there. If you're playing fast runs, and then you have to do multiple shiftings, then you can use the same concept, but you have to just break into the smaller bits. Let's say there's scale like this. So I shift it 1, 2, 3, 3 times. So it just very quick, many notes, but I already did multiple shifting. So then work on one shifting at a time. So starting, let's say, first one, there was one first one, which is I'm shifting from the first to the third. Then instead of playing as it's written, you would use, in this case, same finger as a landing note on the new position as a guide finger, like this. Then I will be landing with the first finger, so I do lift up your second finger and then slide the first finger. Yeah? So again, lift up your second finger. So when you're doing fast runs like scales, it is important that you use a first finger as a guiding finger, because often we shift 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, whichever, but often we start with a first finger. So when you're doing multiple shifting in a fast running note, it is important to come with a simple solution for many shiftings, because it's so fast. It is hard for us to analyze and prepare differently. So it would be better if you come up with a one type of shifting so that you can do mechanically. So in this case, we're gonna always shift with the first finger, regardless what the last note was. Then lift up your second finger. Then, as you can see, when you shift with this guiding finger, in this case first finger, then you would do slur. By doing slur, you're forcing your left hand to be relaxed. Now, then once you're done, then you work on the next, which is, in this case, is 1, 2, 1. Same idea. 1, 2. Lift up your second finger and then slide it. To teach your left hand how to shift it with the whole hand, and always use first finger as a guide finger in this particular fast runs. Yeah. And then again, use the slurs when shifting. The next one would be, there would be normally 1, so we would do. Now lift up third and second finger. That way you teach what the distance is with the first finger. Again. and slur, like that. Yeah. So this would be additional additional step that you would take. Once you're done, then see if you can do a little faster, but still with a guiding finger. Let's say just only this one. That's a pair. And the next one, always one shifting at a time. Well, it's not right there, and then you would just slow down. Again. Again. I'm not getting really in tune because I'm getting tense. I'm thinking something else. Sorry about that. So focus on your first finger being really relaxed and light. That's better. Yeah, always light fingertip. Then if you're a little, feel like you've got a couple more times well done, then try a little faster. Again. Oh, I know, like that. Then you would alternate with a separate bow and slur, and gradually you take the guide fingers out. That way you can play as it's written for the performance. So try this one out. Let me know how it worked for you. And thank you for watching. Please click like below and subscribe. Let me know your questions. Bye-bye.